Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I would like to talk about getting rid of toxins in your environment. Whether you realize it or not, but we are in contact with toxins all the time. Okay, we're not cave people anymore that used to live in the wild and did nothing but go pluck berries and hunt for animals, you know? We are being exposed to pollution in the air, to chemicals in our cleaning products, to chemicals in our cosmetics, pesticides, chemicals in our food, you just name it. Radiation, you know, it's there. It's there 24/7, unless you unplug your Wi-Fi at night. Okay, so how do you reduce toxins in a doable and an affordable way? Let's start with the source of life, water. In the beginning of my journey to becoming a more natural person, one of the first things I did was install a filter on my tap. It's a Brita filter. It costs like 40 euros. It takes out heavy chemicals. And honestly, the filter is just super easy. One filter will take you for around 1,000 liters of filtered water. And I use it for cooking and for cleaning, and if I need water for something else, like my plants or whatever, because let's face it, me first right now, well then I will just turn off the filter and it will switch to normal tap water. Second thing I started doing is using rainwater, basically from outside, for washing my hair, washing my clothes. You know, it's so much softer. You don't need a fabric softener as much anymore, which then allows you to dial down the amount of washing products that you use. Start buying organic foods, okay? Everything is sprayed on with chemicals and pesticides. It is just terrible, and we will not see the results of that straight away, but it will come years later, and then we're like, where does this come from? I don't know. Well, it's the pesticides in the food. Next, a very important one, cosmetics. Okay, I will post a list down below of all the chemicals that are super carcinogenic and are almost always present in our cosmetics nowadays, in our shampoos, in our, you know, like shower gels. I'm having a hard time talking today, I don't know why. That leads me to the next topic of today. I have fallen in love with a product that I basically make myself. Now, a lot of people have been making fun of me, and if I say a lot of people, I mean mostly friends and family, because they were like, what the hell are you doing with your life? And in the beginning I was basically thinking the same. I started using cow fat. This is literally fat from cows, but this is a product. It's called tallow, and tallow is being used by ancient cultures, and basically because it has so many benefits. It has vitamin A, D, K, E. It has anti-inflammatory properties. The list just goes on and on, you know. It's just an amazing product that resembles the chemical structure of the natural oils of the skin so much that it's just really interesting. So I started rendering my own cow fat. This means you buy a fat from the butcher, and then you basically drop it in a pan, and you add water and you boil it down for a couple of hours, and then you let the fat solidify, and there you go, you have tallow. Now I will probably make another video about this in the future, because I love it so much. And just to show you guys what tallow looks like once it's solidified, it looks like this, okay? This is a magic. I've been using this for my skin, I've been using this for my hair. I know it kind of sounds weird, tallow. In the beginning when I was in the kitchen, because I come from a diet where it was like very little meat and like stay away from animal products, you know, it's inflammation and it's really bad for your body and all of that. So at a certain moment I was standing there with like 3 pounds of like grind up cow fat, and I was like, what am I doing? What is this? Like, it was just insane to me, honestly. But it's really nice if you can just like make your own product, and you have the finished product, and you're like, wow, like I did that, you know. So yeah, and honestly it's kind of I wouldn't say it's taboo, but people give you funny faces when you say that you use tallow. But our grandparents and like the generations before that, they used to have tallow in their kitchen, they used to have tallow in their bathrooms, you know, they use it for so many things. I make deodorant with it because this is an important thing I wanted to mention today. One of the biggest reasons that women develop breast cancer nowadays is basically because of the aluminum that is in deodorants that we use. They opened up the tumors that they found in the breast tissue, and they were basically packed with aluminum. Now think about it, which place is very close to the breasts that you daily put chemicals on? And it's your armpits. So it's deodorant. So I started changing this. And I want to say thank you to Bumblebee Apothecary, because I've been following her channel, and I think that, yeah, she's kind of doing homesteading, I think, and it's just, yeah, I love the products that she makes, and she's a big inspiration, and she does a lot with tallow basically, and I actually have this recipe from her, so thank you, Marissa. It's Marissa. And yeah, so this is tallow, essential oils, and arrowroot powder. Arrowroot powder, you can buy it in the store. It's edible, because this should be the biggest rule of all. If you cannot eat it, don't put it on your body, okay? Our skin is our biggest organ. It basically absorbs everything. Yes, it does. People say, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It absorbs everything you put on it. So one day I was like, I'm over this. I'm getting rid of all my chemical products, my cosmetics. I filled like 2 huge bags, and well, my cleaning lady, she was like, oh, can I have it? I said, like, take it, you know? I did warn her for the side effects of using these products. Maybe in the future she will start watching my videos, and maybe she will get converted too. Who knows? I started making deodorant with it. I started making body lotion with it. Now, mind you, it is quite a struggle in Belgium to find the right type of fat, okay? What you need is basically the fat next to the kidneys. It's the most nutritious fat. It's the one that perfectly solidifies and becomes like this. Honestly, it doesn't have any smell anymore. I just love it. I rendered it like 4 or 5 times. There's a rendering method for that. I can make a video on that as well if you want. But yeah, it doesn't smell, nothing. It's great. And it absorbs so nicely into my skin. Like literally, I think I've put tallow on my face like 30 minutes ago, and it's just completely gone. So there you have it. By the way, cow fat costs like €1.50 per kilo. So let me say that in American language, that will be like $1.7 for 2 pounds. Am I saying that correctly? I think so, yeah. So that's basically nothing. And I used to spend so much money on cosmetics. Shampoos, how do you wash your hair, you know? Literally, once I had this list of the chemicals that are present in our cosmetics, I started looking at all my products, and I was like, damn, like I'm gonna get sick. Seriously, I cannot say that. That is bad, but honestly, yeah. So I kind of started washing my hair with baking soda now. Mind you, I'm still in the transitioning phase, because baking soda, it's a great product if you have buildup in your hair of like silicones and stuff, you know. I cannot say any brands here, but certain shampoos, they use a lot of silicones, and it's terrible. Honestly, it clogs your pores, like your hair becomes very greasy after a while, and you're like, I never had greasy hair, like where is this coming from? So this, like, baking soda is a great product to reset the grease in your hair. And I started buying this stuff in bulk. This bag, like I think I have 5 of these right now, and I started using this one 2 days ago, and well, it's almost finished. Mainly because, as I mentioned, I am doing a huge detox, and the GAPS diet, as many other therapies on detoxing, they suggest that you take a bath every day. I take a bath, or be it with baking soda or be it with Epsom salt. I alternate between the two. Cleaning your face at night. I know I'm quite jumping from one product to the next, but I kind of wanted to, you know, go over it very briefly, and I think I'll make more videos about this in the future, and I'll talk more in depth about how to make this stuff, and you know. But the next thing I do, like if I wanna clean my face now, I'll just do an oil cleansing, you know. I'll combine tallow, big surprise, with olive oil and maybe something, you know, to give it a nice scrub, like pink Himalayan sea salt, the one that's grind up very finely. or just a normal sea salt. You mix it together, you put it on your face, and then you take a warm cloth and put it on your face and leave it for like 2 minutes or something, and you take it off, and it's just, my face just feels so smooth, so hydrated, and I just love to do it before I go to sleep. And it's 100% natural, so you gotta love that. Now, if you like tanning, everybody needs some vitamin D, right? I know I do. The most important thing about tanning is that you need to work up to it. You know, if your skin is sensitive to the sun, you start with 10 minutes, you go to 15 to 30 to whatever, you know. You just use raw virgin coconut oil. I think it has like factor 15 or something, and if you need higher, you can do olive oil, which is around 30 at least. So I'll just use one of those, and I hardly don't burn, but obviously it kind of depends on yeah, your skin type. And for makeup, I really started like use as little makeup as possible on my face, and honestly it's quite funny, but the bronzer that I use as we speak is raw cacao powder, okay? Again, this works for me. Maybe if you're paler, you need something else like cornstarch. No, I'm totally kidding. I don't know what you have to do, honestly, if you're a little paler looking. Maybe use like just a little, but I'll use it as a bronzer, and sometimes it's, I mean, I like it for my eye color. I'll use it as an eyeshadow, so you know, it works, it stays on there, it just feels great. And for moisturizing my lips, I use, again, no, not tallow, I'll use coconut oil, and sometimes even like some olive oil. All virgin cold pressed, very important. Now I have the luxury of having a cleaning lady, and she was very surprised last time when I told her that I decided to stop using the commercial cleaning products. So I was like, listen, from now on we're only gonna be using vinegar, baking soda, and lemon. And I explained kind of to her like the combinations that she had to make. It's not rocket science, you know, although you do get some nice chemical reactions if you like mix the right products together. So for example, I'll use some vinegar, some lemon, and the baking soda, and if you put it together, it starts like making sizzling sounds. I don't know what type of reaction that actually is, but it works great for my bathroom, for example. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. So for my bathtub as well, it just strips away the grease and the dirt and whatever is in there from using so much tallow. But yeah, it's just an amazing cleaning way. And honestly, my floor has never been as clean since I started using baking soda instead of anything else. And obviously the smell is very neutral. You can add essential oils. I really started bulking up on essential oils. That's my life right now. I'll add them to my baths, I'll add them to my cleaning products, to my cosmetics, whatever. But it just, you know, it just feels great, honestly, to know that the things that you're putting on your body, or the things that you're in touch with in your surroundings, it's more responsible, you know. I want to add to this, on top of eliminating the toxins in your surrounding, the best ways to eliminate toxins in your body is a coffee enema. I've been doing daily coffee enemas for about 2 weeks now, I think, and it just, yeah, made a huge difference on my skin. I've been having like kind of like enlarged pores all my life, and just looking like, I didn't like the way my skin looked, but it has been improving, honestly, so much. It's super easy to do, it's really affordable. It's basically inserting water with coffee into your colon and cleaning your intestine. And it has a huge detoxifying effect on the liver and the gallbladder. And you will really feel that. Honestly, I don't like to promote this, but it's a great tip if you have a hangover. If you have a hangover and you give yourself a coffee enema, you will feel like a different person. Since I started doing this detoxing journey, I almost honestly don't drink alcohol anymore, so I don't really need it. But last time I had a couple of glasses of wine, and when you strip out all the preservatives and stuff of your diet and you drink a wine, like a commercial wine or whatever that probably has preservatives in it, you will just feel so crappy the next day. It's basically like your body is just becoming so much cleaner and has so many less toxins that it says like, whoa, something's happening in the system that isn't right, you know. So you just feel so bad. And so yeah, I did the coffee enema and it made me feel so much better. I started adding an enema before that with pink Himalayan sea salt, because enemas in general, they do deplete you of minerals, so you need to be balanced. But the things that I've been eating, like chicken stock and stuff, they're also really great for your mineral levels. So I'm good, you know, I feel good, I feel thriving, my energy is up, so it's all about that. So yeah, those were basically some small tips that I wanted to give to you today. Again, there will be more videos when I will get more in depth on these topics. I am myself also still learning. I can only tell you from my experience that I've been loving it so far, and it is so cheap, honestly. Like, again, for this baking soda, I think I pay like $1.80. It's really cheap, and I buy it in bulk and use it for everything. And again, the tallow, really cheap, so why would I go back to these expensive products? Let's get back to the basics, let's get back to tallow, let's get back to everything natural. And that is basically all I wanted to say for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the concept of this channel and the content that I'm sharing, then please like and subscribe, so you will stay posted on everything that's happening and you can learn in the meantime. So it's 2 for 1. So I wish you all a lovely day, beautiful people, and see you next time.